So our context today comes from a book called The Greatest Salesman in the World. Now, this is part two. The original book was written quite a long time ago. So 1967, in fact, is when this first book was written, The Greatest Salesman in the World. And it's about Hafid, who is a camel boy in Christ's time. It was set in order to be a beacon of hope and light to those of us that are in the sales industry by using a lowly boy to show how that encouragement can make a success. The greatest salesman in the world part two, the end of the story is when Hafid comes back and teaches people how he became successful by passing on another set of scrolls to them. And so the 10 vows of success come from that. So I encourage you to grab your pen and paper. By the way, these books are by an awesome author named Og Mandino. OG is his first name, Og Mandino, Mandino. There's a plethora of books that he has, and all of them are all about empowerment. So, Kayetta, are you out there? Can you hear me?
I am.
Wonderful. So, Kayetta, how about you? We're gonna do this in the way that they have it in the book. You know, sometimes how when you have a list, you list the thing and then you talk about it. Well, what we're gonna do with these vows, Kayetta, why don't we talk about why the vow is important and then share it? How about that?
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. So we'll
You go ahead and
we'll
start us off with the first one.
Okay, awesome. Well, one of the things I love about these vows is each of these vows serves as a guiding principle to help you cultivate a positive and resilient mindset. And that's essential for achieving long-term success, right? So the first one I'm gonna say is really focused on mindset. So Kathy, just so I get it right, I won't mention the vow until after I talk about the vow. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Or do I?
yeah, and that's kind of how the way the book flows. It really created a new way of writing, and so it was revolutionary. I mean, in fact, you know, Kayetta, this is a book that Mr. DeVos, who headed up Amway, do you know that he made this required reading for his representatives? I mean, he
Mm.
made it required reading for them. And several other organizations decided that they were going to buy it. As a matter of fact, the head of Combined Insurance Company bought it for all of his insurance agents. Again, 10,000
Mm.
copies for these agents across the country to read. So that's how powerful they thought this little bitty book was. So go ahead.
Wow. All right. Well, I hope I do it some justice. So let's get into it, right? In the voice of the writer, he says, "It is time to study the reflection in the mirror until I recognize that the most harmful enemy I have is me." Mm. See,
Wow.
sometimes we just get out of we can't be in our own way, right? So we got to get out our own way. And sometimes we find ourselves going through the same situation because we have not embraced the need for change. In fact, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. Yes or no? Right. So Ogmandino mentions, he talks about three classes of people, right? The wise, the happy, and the foolish. And that's actually attributed to Leonardo da Vinci. Plato also has something like it, the distinct classes of lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. And there's even a book, a part in the book of Proverbs where Solomon talks about the three people who are the wise, the foolish, and the simple. Here's the principle of it all. Ogmandino says that the first type of person, right, the three classes of people in the world, the first learns from their own experiences. Those are the wise. The second, learn from the experiences of others. Those are the happy. They like, I don't, hey, I've seen it. I don't have to go through it. I learned it myself, right? The third learns neither from their own experience nor from the experience of others. And they call those people the fool. Let us not be the fool, right? So my question is, could my enemy be the inner me? Right?
Whoa.
Could my enemy be the enemy? Also,
Woo.
if you're a person that's always decreeing and declaring like myself, I decree and declare no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Here's the second question that I ask myself. Could I be the weapon formed against me that is causing me not to prosper?
Not your own weapon, girl.
And could I be the weapon, right? Recognize that failure is a stepping stone to success, family. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. I always say a loss is never a lesson. A loss is never a loss if you learn the lesson. So no longer mourn the past. It's not coming back. Kathy, we can't do a redo, a do-over, right? We will learn from our lessons, shape our present, and push toward the future. The vow is never again will I pity or belittle myself. Never again will I pity or belittle myself. So when you encounter setbacks, remind yourself that these are opportunities for improvement.
There you go.
Take responsibility, learn from them, and move forward with confidence.
Wow.
Kathy, what's vow number 2?
So again, just talking about this, when you think about what happens in your day, Kayetta, sometimes we think, well, what difference does it make to make a daily goal? I mean, it's just a day, right? Why not stumble out into the world aimlessly and not know what to do for the day? I mean, it's gonna work itself out, right? I mean, because I'm me, I'm special. God knows my heart. He knows what I'm thinking about. He knows what I want. He just gonna put people in my path, right? But see, the drift from day to day, that's easy to do, right? You don't need any skill. You don't need to make any effort, and it's not painful. On the other hand, to set goals for a day, a week, a month, and to attain those objectives, well, that's not so easy, right? So, we say to ourselves, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start working out tomorrow. I'll start calling them. Yep, I'll start calling tomorrow. I'll start learning about those products tomorrow. I'll start worrying about my compensation plan tomorrow. I'll worry about that special tomorrow. It'll be all right. They'll extend it. It'll be okay. Right?
Not today.
So, we say this day after day about some of the same things. I'm gonna be transparent. I have a brother that has been working on his kitchen for 10 years. And it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's 10 years, right? So it's tomorrow. We waste so much time in deliberation and procrastination. Don't we? I mean, don't you feel like procrastination and deliberation is sometimes your life in certain areas, right? So just know that there's an immeasurable difference between late and too late.
Ooh.
Did that hit you in the jump?
In the gut.
So the vow here is never again will I start the day without a roadmap.
Good stuff. Let's get into it. Number 3.
Yes.
Number 3. This is going to focus on enthusiasm, right? And so if I had to give it another word, I would say gratitude and attitude, right? Like how are we looking at our day, right? Gratitude and attitude. Says that every memorable act in the history of the world is a triumph of enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without it. And because it gives any challenge or occupation, no matter how frightening or difficult, enthusiasm gives it a new meaning. And without enthusiasm, Kathy, we could be doomed to a life of mediocrity. But with it, Kathy, miracles can happen.
Woo!
Miracles can happen, right? Enthusiasm in all you do will become a habit with hard work. See,
Yes.
we must first make our habits. Then our habits make us. And that's going to be good or bad, right? Whether it's good or bad, whatever you're
That's true.
constantly doing is going to make you good or bad. So enthusiasm is our chariot to a better life. So here's my suggestion. Every day that we wake up in the morning, right? We approach each day with a positive attitude and enthusiasm. Your mindset can greatly influence your success. See, when I woke up this morning, I was tired. Oh, I'm tired. But I had to tell myself, today I'm dominating today. Today's going to be an amazing day for me, right? I'm excited, right? The insight in that is that enthusiasm and a positive attitude are powerful motivators, right? So it doesn't matter how you feel. I think I heard on the call, I think it was Dan. I want to say it was Dan who talked about even when you don't feel like it, right?
Right.
This vow that I'm about to give you encourages you to approach each day with energy and optimism. You want to cultivate a mindset of enthusiasm by focusing on the positives in your life, not the negatives, the positives in your life, and work. Go to work with that enthusiasm. Surround yourself with inspiring people and activities that energize you. So here's the third vow. Always will I bathe my day in the golden glow of enthusiasm.
I love it. I
Love it.
love it.
Just
Like I can see that golden glow of enthusiasm. It is a visual that I see. It's an aura that we carry around. It is what comes through the phone when Diana Coleman says, "Today is the day that the Lord has made, and
yes.
be glad in it." That's the enthusiasm that we need to go into every day. You don't have to say that phrase. You don't have to say that when you come on the line. She chooses to do that because she's letting us know that's how she's walking into the day. So what
Woo.
is wrong with that? She's letting us know she's presenting herself. Paula G comes in and says, "Good God morning." She's letting us
Yes.
know she's putting God first in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
And so with that, you've got the way to push through the day, no matter how you wake up tired, happy, sleepy, hungry, whatever. However you wake up, you are going through through with enthusiasm. So wow. So that leads us to our fourth vow of success. This has to do how you present yourself. As I mentioned, those two ladies presenting themselves in a positive light. So if you ever destroyed the opportunity for success and happiness because you abused a power that you didn't know you have, okay? Let me say that again, Kayetta. Have you ever
Say it.
destroyed the opportunity for success and happiness because you abused a power you didn't even know you had? Kayetta, you, everyone on the phone, you are an influencer. That's right, you are an influencer. I know I am because whenever I frown, I get a frown. I influence it. Whenever I shout, I get a loud, angry response. I influence that, right? When I complain, I get the look. You know the look.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes with the mouth too, right? When I curses come right back.
Uh-oh.
You curse at somebody, you more than likely gonna get cursed back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever
Mm-hmm.
whined and complained about other people, Kayetta? Whine and complain about others. You see, nothing is easier than fault finding. No talent, no self-denial, no brains or character is required to set up in the business of grumbling. That's easy to set up. You don't even need a license for that.
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay.
free.
That business is license free, right? All this does is discolor your personality so that no one will want to associate with you. You can talk trash about somebody all you want to, but that's a reflection on you, not them. Dig it?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
let's
that's
make that
powerful.
your old life, Kayetta. Not anymore. See, a smile and a handshake, a fist bump, thumbs up, all of those are acts of love. So
Yeah,
really, if you think about it, how can you fail if you decide to only put out love and good wishes?
you
So
can't.
here's the fourth vow. Never again will I be disagreeable to a living soul.
Wow,
It doesn't
wow,
serve
wow.
you.
Vow number five. Vow number five, guys. We gotta get on out of here, right? Vow number five. But Kathy, close out. I'm gonna get on out of here. I hope this is good. I hope this is good. Vow number five, right, is going to focus on adversity. So here we go. The sun doesn't always shine. The grapes aren't always ripe. Peace is not always a part of our day. Adversity is always a part of life in one form or another. We all have some level of fear of adversity leading to failure. So let's
Mm,
think about it. Let's
mm,
think
mm,
about it,
mm.
Kathy. Adversity terrorizes the workers trying to keep their job,
That's true.
the mother trying to feed her family, the merchant that's selling the goods, the
That's right.
soldier going into battle, right? They're facing adversity. Adversity is with us from birth to burial. That's
Wow.
just
Yep.
it just is what it is,
That's
right?
his life, right?
But guess what? There is no better school than adversity. There's
Amen.
no better teacher than adversity. Every defeat, heartbreak, and every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve for the next time. Remember, I
Amen.
said that it's never a loss without a lesson. It's never a loss if you get the lesson right.
That's right. You said
Adversity, adversity will never, never destroy the person with courage and faith. It has many benefits, adversity does. I've learned that after every time that I've faced adversity and overcame it, right,
yeah.
I understood that adversity is when my awareness of my blessings has come. Like
Wow.
that was a blessing I went through that, right? Then everything adversity, then everything depends on whether you raise or lower your head. So are you going to hold that head high or are you going to drop it low? Whether
Right.
you are arrogant or you're asking for help. See, some people don't
Wow.
want to ask for help, right?
Right.
That's pride. But you got to let people know what you need because God got people waiting in the wind, in the wings, waiting for you to open your mouth, right? So whether
Amen.
you go for a quick fix scheme or learn something about the opportunities that are right in front of you, that's going to make the difference in your growth. See, turning to God anytime of adversity can be transformed into a triumph, turning point in your life.
Wow.
So here's what I see. You're going to look for the positive side in every challenge. The adversity can be a powerful motivator and a source of growth. You want to challenge yourself whenever you come up against adversity, right? Because adversity is inevitable, but they can also be opportunities for growth and success. So this vow encourages you to find that silver lining in difficult situations, right? So here's the vow. Always will I seek the seed of triumph in every adversity.
Wow. 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 Woo! Okay, I'm gonna recap these five vows and we're gonna close it out. Okay, Kayetta. I really hope that y'all got something from this because really reintroducing this book to myself, it ignites a fire. And I encourage you all to go find the greatest salesman in the world and The Greatest Salesman in the World Part 2. These are short books. They're literally 133 pages, something like that.
Very short.
The first time that I got this back in the 90s, I read that in one night. It was a really good books. So never again will I pity or belittle myself is the first vow. Never again will I start the day without a roadmap. Second vow. Third vow of success. Always will I bathe my day in the golden glow of enthusiasm. Fourth, never again will I be disagreeable to a living soul. And fifth, always will I seek the seed of triumph in every adversity.
Powerful.
Kayetta, thank you so much for sharing this with me. And what I want to do now is let everybody know, guys, Valentine's Day is coming up, and we have special packs already ready for you. There's a Pure Ecstasy Valentine's Day pack, and it includes the Liquid Bliss Spray Lube. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to get ready for Valentine's Day. So this grown folks. Pure Ecstasy Suppositories. We'll talk about that more. Chocolate Euphoria. And listen, the first 25 people who buy this pack get a 4-pack of Power Gummies. Guys, this is available today for $99. It's a limited number of these. It's limited to 50 packs. And guys, what we're going to do is, Kayetta, we're going to have a webinar tonight at 7 p.m. Central, and we'll go through the Valentine's Day pack. We're making this available for you guys well in advance for you to order, ship, and have it ready for Valentine's night. Now, you know, Akana has always been on top of loving yourself and loving your partner. And so we have the perfect solution to make your Valentine's night over the top. The rest is up to you. Okay? So, Kayetta, with that being said, we shared the 5 vows of success. We're going to get together tonight and talk about love and how Akana can help enhance your love. And I just appreciate you for partnering with me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. See you tonight.
All right. Set tonight at 7 p.m. Central on the same Zoom, on our regular Zoom, guys. Y'all have a fantastic Wednesday, okay?
Bye.
Bye.